I'd like Tom Block to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance this morning.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome to the April 7th, 2014 meeting of the Shawnee County Board of Commissioners. My name is Bob Archer. I currently serve as chair of the commission and represent District 3 alongside Kevin Cook, who represents District 2, and Commissioner Shelley Bueller, who represents District 1. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First item, please.
First item is item 3, consent agenda.
What?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made to approve the consent agenda by Commissioner Bueller, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item 4, new business A, County Clerk, number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Mr. Chairman, this morning we have vouchers that total $397,303.62. In trying to look at a pattern, most of these are very small expenditures, but if we do have to pick out a couple of the big ones, we have our workers' compensation, our health insurance, and holding accounts payments, as well as the Kansas withholdings. And those make up the half of the expenses for today. And I'd move for approval.
Second.
Motion made to approve the vouchers by Commissioner Cook and seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye, opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
There are no correction orders today.
Next item, please.
Item B, Health Agency, number 1, consider approval of request to submit an application for a grant to address facility modifications with a requested amount of $191,835 to be used to obtain a backup generator, purchase an immunization refrigerator and freezer, to improve storage capabilities, and purchase a blood pressure kiosk.
Good morning, Commissioners. Alice Weingartner, Health Agency. As Ms. Beck has described, we are looking to put in an application for a grant. This grant is through the Health Resources and Services Administration, and it is specifically for patient-centered medical home facility improvements. And through this application, we would be able to increase our capacity to operate if there is ever a power outage with the generator, increase our ability to have a variety of immunizations available on site, and then put a blood pressure kiosk in the lobby of the clinic so that folks could take their own blood pressure at their convenience. And I'd be happy to answer any other questions.
Questions or comments?
I have no questions.
Question. Alice, again, the grant funds are from where?
These are federal dollars that we would receive through the HRSA system. It's through the Primary Care Association.
Okay. So there are federal dollars coming back to Shawnee County to help supplement our budget.
That is correct. And I would also note that this grant does not require any matching funds either. So it will be purely tax dollars through the federal government.
Good. Move approval.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Bueller to approve, seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Item C, Public Works Solid Waste, number 1, consider approval of emergency purchase to repair damage to the Sherwood Regional Sewer District Pumping Station number 59 caused by a vehicle hit-and-run accident in the amount of $46,507.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tom Block with Public Works and Solid Waste. This is the Public Works item. Several weeks ago, as mentioned in the memo, there was we have a pump station located near 7203 Southwest Robbins Drive in the Sherwood area. Several weeks ago, the driver left the roadway and ran into the pump station, which was constructed just a couple of years ago by MCON. Construction was part of the Sherwood Regional Pump Station Improvement Project. The Sheriff's Department, fortunately, was able to track down the driver and gather their insurance information. The damage to the pump station was rather significant, in which they knocked out some of the control panels and one of the pumps, in which we typically have two pumps, so we have redundancy there. Right now, we just have one pump that's operational. the amount of damage, or so we went back to MCON, who constructed the original pump station, and asked them to give us a quote so that we get this going as quickly as possible. They submitted a proposal in the amount of $46,507. We have submitted this claim to the driver's insurance company, which is American Family Insurance. So we're working with them to get reimbursement for that. But in order to get that pump station back to having backup capability, we would like to get MCON going on this as quickly as possible. The initial funding will come from the Sherwood Regional Wastewater Sewer Fund, with our intent is to have that full or 100% reimbursed from the insurance company. So if there's any questions regarding this, I'd be happy to try to answer them.
Other questions or comments for Mr. Locke?
Have none.
I move for approval of the expense.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook and seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Item D, Election Office, number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-152-2014 with St. Andrew's Presbyterian Church for rental of space to hold the board school for election workers for the 2014-2015 election cycle for an estimated cost of $2,500.
Good morning, Commissioners. This is traditionally where we've held our school for board workers. This is for the entire election season, both elections in 14 as well as in 15. And it works well for us, and we would ask for your approval.
Are there questions or comments for Mr. Howell?
I have none. I'd move for approval.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Cook and seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item D2, consider approval of request to solicit bids for the delivery of election equipment for the 2014-2015 election cycle.
This item is actually for the trucking of the black boxes and the voting equipment itself, some of the signs, some of the disability ramps, signs, and other equipment to each polling place throughout the county. So we would like to take that out to bid.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second. Yes, second. Yes.
Did you have questions?
No, I don't.
I'm sorry.
No. I'm waiting for the vote. And then it's,
Motion made by Commissioner Archer and seconded by Commissioner Bueller. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no.
aye.
Aye.
Motion carries 3-0. Next item, please.
Item D3, consider approval of request to solicit bids for election ballots for the 2014-2015 election cycle.
Again, this is just a request to take bids for ballots for the upcoming cycle.
Move approval.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Bueller and seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. Thank you, Mr. Howe. Next item, please.
Item E, Parks and Recreation. Number 1, consider approval of a sole source vendor, Allen Herschel Company, for the purchase of replacement parts for the Gage Park mini train during the 2014 season, which may exceed $10,000.
Good morning, Commissioners. John Knight, Parks and Recreation. We submitted a sole source purchase form to Audit Finance, and it's been approved. We anticipate likely having to spend more than $10,000 over the course of the season. I say that because the last 2 years we've spent about $10,000, a little bit more, keeping that train running. It runs such a short length of time during the year. If we were to have it down for 2 or 3 weeks, it would really impact us on revenue. Plus, we'd really disappoint a lot of little children. With that being said, I'd be happy to answer any questions.
How old is the mini train, John? So almost 40 years old, would that be correct?
Yep.
Wow. And do you know of any particular deficiencies that are gonna come up this year, or you just,
We don't know of any for sure. It's
Okay.
just out of history, we wanted to be on the cautious side,
Okay.
be prepared to have that running. But yes, its useful life has long since passed.
okay, thank you. Are there other questions or comments?
Have none. Move approval.
Second.
Motion made to approve by Commissioner Bueller and seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0, and thank you, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Next item, please.
Administrative communications.
Good morning, Commissioners. Dusty Nichols, Emergency Management. And I just wanted to say that this is National Volunteer Week, and Thursday we're going to be recognizing a couple of our CERT volunteers, and just really happy that we get a chance to do that. And I wanted to put it out to all of our other volunteers, if they can make it, to support them, that would be fantastic. So, thank you.
Thank you, Dusty.
Commissioners, Tom Block again, Public Works and Solid Waste. This is, again, just another reminder that this coming Saturday, April 12th, the Shawnee County Solid Waste Department will be having its mobile household hazardous waste collection event from 9 a.m. to noon at Pauline Central Primary School, which is located at 6625 Southwest Westview Road. And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.
Morning, Commissioners. I just wanted to mention, give you an update on the mail ballot election. 48,560 ballots sent out originally. We've received over 15,000 ballots are back in, and almost 6,000 undeliverable ballots. So none of those are terribly surprising. Those are pretty standard numbers as far as the undeliverable percentage, but I wanted to give you an update on that, let you know where that's at, and remind people that we are open till 8 p.m. tonight. People have until tomorrow at noon to get those ballots into the office and to us. So,
Yep.
Any questions that you may have?
How many ballots again did you send out?
We sent out 48,560 ballots.
Okay, and we've got 15,000 back.
So that's why we're making a public reminder to bring those ballots to us
Okay.
tomorrow by noon.
Okay.
Thank you.
And a reminder that we
Yes.
canvass for that ballot
Right.
on Monday
Next Monday.
That's a week out, yes.
at 9 o'clock at your
Okay.
office.
Correct.
Your- okay.
Thank you for the update, Andrew.
How we doing? Craig Barnes, Health Agency. Just want to let you guys know we're kicking off National Public Health Week. And in conjunction with that, we are doing a community scavenger hunt. So what we are doing is we are involving a lot of our community partners within the community. For example, I'll use Thursday. The theme, each day has its own theme. So Thursdays is Eat Well. So we're involving the community gardens, and we're kind of doing a little bit of a spiel on access to healthy foods in the community. So we're involving the community gardens, but we're also looking at farmers markets, access to healthy foods in areas. So we're going to be out at the High Crest Community Garden on that Thursday to kind of talk about community gardens, what they're doing for those areas, and then farmers markets as well. So I'd be happy to answer any questions about it. There will be a sticker so for each site there's a sticker, and then at the end there'll be a prize for if you go to each site. We'll have a nice public health themed gift basket. So
Healthy.
it'll have fresh fruit in it, and it'll have a lot of good stuff that you need to make sure you're prepared for anything that might happen too. So
Okay.
all right.
Thank you, Greg.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Are there other comments? Commissioner? Commissioner?
The only thing I would have is, last week, the Joint Economic Development Organization did have a contract that they approved. That contract has been signed off on by myself as the chair, along with the Go-to-Pika representatives. We also have the operational rules that have been signed off on and will be delivered to the county clerk. And so, just to let everybody know that those things have been done, and so there are now contracts on file and that have been signed.
Okay. Yes, thank you, Commissioner, for bringing that up. The only thing that I wanted to mention is that the county treasurer had won 4 tickets to the Masters Golf Tournament this week, and he did not invite me to go along with. So I'll see you at budget time, Larry. Next item, please.
Item 6, executive session.
Is there a need?
I believe there is a need for a period not to exceed 20 minutes for purposes of consultation with legal and non-elected personnel
Okay.
and real estate, acquisition of real estate.
Okay. Motion made to go into executive session for 20 minutes. Seconded by Commissioner Cook. All in favor say aye, opposed say no. Motion carries 3-0. We are back in session. No action required. We are adjourned.
And we have been served for the chairman to sign today.
Okay.